Bro, it's not my fault. I was trying to figure out what the crap a hype chat was. How long was it sitting there on 0 for? How long was it sit on 0 for? I was trying to figure out what a hype chat was. I didn't know what the crap it was. How long was it? How long? It was too long. I'm so embarrassed. Was it like 4 minutes of just like zeros? I wasn't technically ready. I've now set up hype chat, whatever the crap that is. It acts the same way as bits, I think, in the way it works, but I made it a jump scare for today because that was all I could do as quickly as possible. So enjoy jump scares. Cloud, but you know what? I won't spoil anything. What does that mean? I don't know. Basically what I did was I clicked every button. I clicked every button I could just to get it started. Chandy, thank you for the 10-month resub. Appreciate it. Supposedly 70-30 revenue split. Ooh, that's fancy. That's a little fancy. From what I can tell, it's something related to like the live chat thing on YouTube that you can do, where it like pins whatever you message on the top, and the more that you donate, the longer the message stays on top. And theoretically, the text-to-speech should also do it. My region is not supported, and my region is the US. Well, maybe it doesn't work. Nope, there it is. There.
Oh yeah, first hype chat of the channel.
There it is. Thank you, Carly. That's a lot more terrifying than I thought it was gonna be. That was a lot more terrifying. Let me actually turn up the volume so it's a little bit scarier. Let me just turn it up just a slight more. It'll just be for today. I'll figure out something to like actually do later. I'll figure that out later. But for now, it's gonna be a jump scare. Cause you know, it's AI Dungeon stream, which is what we're doing tonight, by the way. AI Dungeons. So it's kind of just built to be a jump scare. Yeah, there we go. Let's just turn that up a little bit. Perfect. All right, now it's a real life jump scare. Thank you, Carly, for testing that out for us. Actually, you know what? I can just click it again and see. I don't.
Oh yeah, first hype chat.
I don't like it fading in. It's fine. Whatever. Let me tell you a little something. Twitch has forced me to put the mature tag on the stream. It's just gonna be no different than a normal AI dungeon. I was not jump scared. Here, let me make it even louder. Let me make it like as loud as it allows me to. Just see what that is. It's based on now the game. Oh wait. Oh, that would explain it. I didn't save. That's close enough.
Oh yeah, first hype chat of the channel.
Perfect. Oh, thank you for the Baba Booey. Thank you.
Baba Booey.
All right, here's the deal, folks. This is technically a mature stream now. So that means I can technically say but. I can say but on this stream. I can do whatever I want. You're not allowed to do whatever you want, but I can do whatever I want. Booty butt. We have an open canvas. We have an not booger. No. Actually, can you time out Blake GJ for like 10 minutes, please? Only 2 minutes is fine. I have so many prompts still unused from last stream, both from you all and from me. And I think we should start with this because it's, you know, it's part of the music. You are Shadow the Hedgehog. How do you spell hedgehog? Hedgehog. But that's all you know. A dark alien force is fighting to take over the world. Man, I'm not good at typing today. And only you can stop it. But helping, by helping the armed forces led by Sonic. Or maybe you won't. You are all of you. You walk into the city and see. Let's begin. Who is he? He is all of him. He is all of him. Actually, can I zoom out? You can still read that, right? You can still read that, right? You are Shadow the Hedgehog, that's all you know. Or maybe you're all of you, you walk in the city and see a group of aliens attacking civilians. You jump into action, using your special abilities to take down the invaders one by one. As you fight, you notice a strange anomaly in the distance. It looks like a giant portal is opening, and through it you can see glimpses of another world. Suddenly you see the pull towards it, and you are being pulled in. You find yourself standing before the portal, unable to resist its pull. As you step through, you land in a strange new world, surrounded by unfamiliar sights and sounds. The world around you is dark and desolate, with no life or civilization. A group huddled around a fire talk in hushed tones. As you approach, one of them notices you and says, "Hey you, are you Shadow the Hedgehog?" "Hey Ferb, how are you doing? I never learned how to read." That's probably easier for you then. Where am I? Where? There's so much text here. There's so much text here. Oh, you nod, feeling a sense of familiarity wash over you. "Good, we need your help. The alien threat is stronger than ever, and we need someone to help us fight it." You nod again, feeling a sense of duty and responsibility. "We don't have much time. The aliens are attacking us. We need to get to the military base before it's too late." I don't give a crap. Let's just start it right. Let's just start AI Dungeons right. As you say this, the group looks at you with a mix of confusion and shock. "What do you mean you don't give a crap?" one of them says, voice rising anger. "This isn't a joke, Shadow. We need you to help us fight the alien threat. This isn't a game." You shrug, ignoring the group's protest. "I don't give a Let me do my Shadow impression, actually. I am all. I don't think my voice is doing so well. I don't give a crap. My voice is like higher. Did I like do reverse puberty? My voice is a higher pitch day than normal. Walking away as you look back. As you walk away, you feel a sense of guilt wash over you. Turn around and shoot them with a gun. It wasn't too bad. I don't give a crap. I don't give a crap. It's not. I am Shadow the Hedgehog. I am the ultimate life form. Nah, it doesn't work. As you turn around, you see the group huddle around a fire, talking in hushed tones. Suddenly, one of them stands up and draws a gun. "Stand back," he warns, pointing the gun at you. "We don't need you here." You raise your hands and step back, feeling a sense of fear and uncertainty. As Shadow always says, "I didn't mean to offend you. I don't feel like fighting anymore." No, that's not right. Shadow the Hedgehog would shoot them in the face. I'm gonna redo that one. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Oh, here we go. Now we got this. As you turn around, you see the group's faces filled with anger and fear. "What are you doing?" one of them demands, reaching for his gun. "You can't shoot us like that." You raise your gun, pointing at them. "I don't give a crap." You say again, your voice cold. "I don't care about your cause or your plight. I only care about myself." As you pull the trigger, the group falls to the ground dead. You feel a sense of satisfaction wash over you, but you quickly realize your actions have consequences. I'm gonna see Shadow the Hedgehog holding a gun next to two bodies next to a campfire. I want to see it. "When will you live and learn that your actions have consequences?" This could be graphic. I don't think. No, it looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty good to me. Shadow. What? What? Sonic says from behind you. "Did you kill them?" he asks. You turn around and face him. He looks like a rejected Disney character. His arms are guns. You turn around and face him. "Yes," you say, your expression blank. Sonic looks at you with a mix of shock and anger. Everyone's got a mix of shock and anger these days. Shadow, you can't go around killing people. There are laws against it. It's illegal. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know it was illegal. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't give a crap, you say, your voice harsh and cold. I only care about myself. Sonic's expression hardens. Well, if you don't care about anyone else, then why are you here? Prepare for a battle, faker. That is the Great Mighty Pooh full instrumental. As you say this, you notice the group's expressions. Wait, okay, he's got people behind him now. Prepare for a battle, faker. We'll do whatever it takes to stop the alien threat. Wait, hold on. No. No. It's trying to say that I'm gonna, oh my gosh. It's trying to say that I'm gonna join the fight. Here we go. Sonic's eyes widen in surprise. What do you mean, Shadow? He asks, his voice filled with confusion. Prepare for a battle? With who? You look at him with a smirk on your face. You, of course. Your voice is cold and calculated. You're the only one who can stop the alien threat. And what better way to do it than by joining forces? Sonic looks at you for a moment, his eyes darting back and forth. I don't know, Shadow. Look, Sonic. Let's make a deal. If you can tell me what the square root of is, I won't kill you and we'll join forces. Maybe being all of him wasn't the best idea. Sonic looks at you with a mix of confusion and annoyance. What are you talking about, Shadow? The square root of 3297423894582345478. I have no idea what that is. I thought as much. Then I'll have to kill you. You pull at your gun, aiming at Sonic. Come on, Sonic. You know you can't beat me. Shoot Sonic. I wonder if I can do it. I turned off the nice ending, by the way. I turned off ChatGPT. So that way I can get a nice bad ending. Because I feel, it's Shadow. You pull the trigger and feel satisfaction. Sonic falls to the ground dead. A pang of guilt washes over you, but you quickly push it away. You look at the portal in the distance, feeling a pull towards it. You step, your body is drawn as if by a magnet. As you step through, you find yourself back in your world, staying before the portal. The pull is stronger than ever, and you know that you must return to this world and confront the alien threat. Then, you see it. The alien guy. He's really, I can't see. You know what? Screw it. Hot. He's burning in flames. He has a flame attack. Yeah, you thought I was gonna say something weird, didn't you? He's really hot because he's on fire. Is he okay? No, he's not okay. I don't know whatever you were thinking. You dive out of the way, narrowly avoid getting burned. You land on the ground, feeling a sense of adrenaline and excitement flowing through your veins. You know that this is your moment to shine. This is your chance to finally make a difference. You stand near him. Prepare for battle, faker. Your voice echoing across the battlefield. The alien guy looks at you with surprise and anger. Who are you? Turns out, this alien is actually a weeaboo. He has manga and anime and is wearing a Mikasa cosplay. He's no threat.
You classic squirrel, look what you've done. I'm flushing.
That's not instrumental. That's not an instrumental. He's a threat. In fact, there's no war. You made that up. You've killed hundreds of people because you thought the world was in danger. Oops. Oopsie. WarioWare Smooth Moves had lyrics? You feel a sense of guilt and you notice Shadow's behind you. He's alive and unharmed. He looks at you with sadness. Shadow, a voice that's both soft and firm. What have you done? You look at him, unable to meet his gaze. I'm sorry, Sonic. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I thought I had to do it. Sonic looks at you, his eyes filled with a mixture of emotions. I know, he says finally. You know what? Let's just forget the people you killed. Let's just move on. I'm glad I was wearing a bulletproof vest. Vest. Huh. Haha. Sonic laughs. Does anyone have an AI this isn't filtered? Does this look filtered to you? Does this look filtered to you? Come on, let's go back to the base. We've got a lot of work to do. Whew. You feel a sense of relief wash over you. You know that you can't go back to the way things were, but you also know that you owe it to yourself and Sonic to try to be better. You vow to yourself you won't make the same mistakes again. And as you walk, you can't help but feel a sense of hope and excitement for the future. Maybe, just maybe, you can make things right. Yay! It all worked out! Yay! And the moral, actually, you know what? Let's see this. Let's see this. Sonic and Shadow walking into the sunset with piles of dead bodies on the sides of the road. Cartoony video game. You know, as long as you apologize, I mean, there isn't anything you can't solve. That's just Sonic. It's just a really gross looking Sonic. Where's the dead bodies? Where's Shadow? Where is anybody? It's just gross leggy Sonic. He doesn't have a body. It's like the emote that we have. It's all face and legs. Who needs a body? All face, all legs. And the moral of the story is... See, he looks great. He looks fantastic. Don't mess with Sonic friends, or you're gonna end up regretting it. And also, don't make up wars with aliens just because they look hot. That's just silly. That's just ridiculous. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Just because they're hot? And then it's just telling me that you hope Sonic will forgive you. You promise you won't make the same mistakes again, and you try to focus on the positives. You know that you have a chance to make a difference, and you don't want to waste it. Well, that's a nice start. Now it's time to get to the real thing that I've been waiting to do. Someone made this idea last stream, and I needed to make it happen. You are, give me a name. Who do I want to be? Who do I want to be? It can be anybody. It doesn't even have to be like a real person. It can just be any name. Bobby Johnny. You are Bobby Johnny. You walk into Walmart and go over to the electronics department. You scan the shelves and notice the Vocaloid section. You're always excited to see what new software, or actually new voice banks, are available, are there to purchase. I didn't know how to spell available, I'm sorry. Are there to purchase. You look on the shelves and find some new some new Vocaloids. You see, I'm gonna let it come up with a few at first, but then I know where I'm going with this. I know where I'm going with this. What do you think of the new Super Mario Wonder game? Love it. It looks amazing. You see one named Hannah, a feminine voice bank with a gentle and sweet tone. As you take a closer look at her, you notice that she has a mischievous glint in her eyes. You can't help but feel intrigued. Can't help it. What are you gonna do? As you approach the Vocaloid display, you know a group of teenagers grabbed around it, oohing and awing at the different voice backs. You approach the group, trying to see which ones are popular with them. You see a girl with bright pink hair talking with a boy with black hair. Hey, fellow kids. What voice banks are you looking at, bruz? Vocaloid is very popular with the teenagers. It's very true. It's very true. The pink-haired girl turns to you and says,
"Oh, hi there! We're looking at this Vocaloid called Hannah. She's so cute and her voice sounds so nice."
She turns to the boy and adds,
"I think we should buy her."
The boy nods in agreement, and the two start pulling out their wallets. Suddenly you hear a loud commotion coming from behind you. You see a group of teenage boys running towards you, shouting and waving their phones in the air. They surround you, blocking your view of the Vocaloid display. What is going on? You say. You notice the brand new Vocaloid bank that's been hyped up for months. That's right. They launched Markiplier. The new Markiplier voice bank, a male voice bank with a booming and charismatic tone. The group starts chanting his name, Markiplier, Markiplier, Markiplier. Their voices echoing throughout the store. Suddenly, one of them steps forward and grabs you by the arm. "Come on, Bobby Johnny!" His voice slurred with alcohol. Come on, Bobby Johnny! We're gonna go check out Markiplier! You try to resist, but he's too strong. He drags you towards the display where the teenagers are still chanting and cheering. As you get closer to the display, you finally see Markiplier. You know what? Check your wallet to see if you can afford it. Actually, I'm gonna see, check the price and your wallet to see if you can afford it. Hello, everybody. It's me, Markiplier. Not Croc. You look at the price tag and know that notice Markiplier costs a whopping $500. You check your wallet and realize you don't have that kind of money. You sigh in disappointment and turn to the pink-haired girl. "I'm sorry, guys. I can't afford Markiplier right now." The group looks disappointed, but the boy with spiky black hair says, "Hey, don't worry about it, Bobby Johnny. We'll find a way to get you one." He looks at you with a determined look on his face. Beg shoppers for cash. Hey, Charles, how's it going? Hello, everybody. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. As you look around the store, you notice a group of shoppers bustling around the electronics department. You approach them and beg them for spare change, explaining your situation. They look at you with a mix of sympathy and confusion, but eventually a few of them pull out coins and dollar bills. You thank them profusely and hurry back to the Vocaloid display, where you see the pink-haired girl waiting with the boy with spiky hair. "We got it!" you say, holding up the coins and bills. I got $500 from them. Grab a copy of Markiplier and head to checkout. Why can they sympathize? Of course, because you want to buy Markiplier. This is the scene from Despicable Me, where they go and buy Markiplier. You grab a copy of Markiplier and head to the checkout counter, with the pink-haired girl and the boy with the spiky hair waiting for you. The cashier scans your purchase and hands you a bag. As you leave Walmart, you can't help but feel a sense of excitement. You're finally gonna get the voice bank you've always wanted. You can't wait to try it out. As you walk home, you can't help but feel a sense of satisfaction. Man, you can't help but feel a lot of things in this stream. You achieved your goal. You can finally sing along with your favorite song with Markiplier's booming voice. Write the lyrics. Actually, you know what? You are home. No, actually. Markiplier, Vocaloid, box art. Let's see what we come up with. They do like the word satisfaction. What? But bro, it's broken. It's broken. Hold up. Let me set the thing to be photo realistic photo. Is it inappropriate? Is it inappropriate or something? Let's retry. Let's retry. It can't express Markiplier with a single image. You know what? That's right. Maybe it's just having a hard time capturing his beautiful, luscious locks. Hey, that looks pretty good. That's a pretty good box art. Now imagine that, and on the top it just says Markiplier in Japanese. That's pretty good. Let me try one more. PC box art of the Vocaloid Markiplier sitting of here we go. PC box art sitting on a table with the box art featuring the Vocaloid Markiplier. Let's try that. He does look very, very anime. It's got that traditional like background that looks like the freaking cosmos for no reason. Bro. You know, each one of these costs a coin, and I only have like 200 of them. I only have 200 of them. You head home. It kind of looks like me for some. If I had like my hair up like this, kind of looks like me. You head home and open the box. You install the software and begin to write lyrics to your Markiplier song. Hey, 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 let's get going. Woo. I'll just write lyrics. Hey, hey, let's get going. Wow. And then just keep going. Let's see if we can come up with some lyrics. That's me with my computer. And that's Markiplier. Hey, hey. Okay, that's just the lyrics. Hey, 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 let's get going. Wow. His voice is so powerful and commanding. You can feel the music pulsing through your body as you sing along. You have a sense of elation. You feel like a new person, ready to take on the world. You hear a knock at your door. You open up to see the boy with spiky hair standing there, mischievous grin on his face. Hey, Bobby Johnny. I just thought I'd let you know that we got you another Vocaloid. Another Vocaloid? But I already bought Markiplier. What else could you possibly need? You need to stop this. It's becoming a problem. No, it isn't. This one's called Miku. She's a female voice bank with a sweet and innocent tone. I think you'll like her. And this is the origin story of how I met Miku. You can't help but feel excited. You open the door to invite him in and take a look at the box. There you see a small package with Miku's logo on it. You open it and see her figure staring up at you. You can't help but feel a sense of wonderment. Thank you. Write lyrics to a song featuring a duet between Miku and Markiplier. Yeah, my real name is Bobby Johnny. That's always been my name. I just was too embarrassed to tell you. As you sit in your room listening to sweet voice of Miku, you feel inspired. You take out your notebook and start scribbling down lyrics, trying to capture the essence of her voice. You imagine a duet between Miku and Markiplier, their voices soaring together with harmony. As you finish the lyrics, you feel a sense of satisfaction. You've created something unique and beautiful. You upload the song to the internet and wait for the reactions. And you feel a sense of anticipation. We're switching to ChatGPT. Can't wait to see how people react to your creation. You feel a sense of excitement and trepidation. The next day you check your computer and see your song has gone viral. People all over the world are listening to it, leaving positive comments. Some even created their own fan art of Miku and Markiplier singing together. You can't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. You did it. You touched people's hearts. The lyrics to the song are, yo, 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 it's me, Miku. Maybe I have to like write it out a little bit. It's me, Miku.
Markiplier Miku duet on YouTube. 500 sextillion 187 quintillion 398 quadrillion 273 trillion 19 billion 840 million 917,203 views. Good job, Beta. You created a viral monstrosity.
Sextillion is a word. Whoa. Okay. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 it's me, Miku. Hello, it's me, Markiplier. Our voices combine, creating something divine. With Miku by my side, we'll take you on a ride. My sweet and innocent tone, compliment Markiplier's powerful groan. Together we'll make music that's bold. Oh, very nice, it's even better. A duet that will never get old. Come on, let's sing. With Markiplier and Miku, anything's possible with this amazing thing. As you listen to your own creation, you feel the emotions behind the lyrics. Miku's voice is gentle and pure, while Markiplier is strong and commanding. The voices blend together perfectly, creating a sense of harmony that is beautiful and powerful. Sell merch. Sell some merch. You decide to take advantage of the popular song and create some merch. Start by designing t-shirts with Markiplier and Miku's face on them, along with the lyrics of the chorus, which is, my sweet and innocent tone complements Markiplier's powerful groan. As you work on the design, you can't help but feel a sense of excitement. This is your chance to turn your passion into a business. You upload a design to a printing service and wait for the shirts to arrive. When they do, you're thrilled with the results. A t-shirt, a photo of a white guy with square glasses. That's me, white guy with square glasses. Wearing a shirt with Miku and Markiplier's face on it with text that says, actually, I don't know if it'll be, it can't like do text yet. It's not possible yet. Andrew better make this real merch. Well, we'll see what it turns out with first. We'll see how it turns out first. Do I get to, bro? This is gonna be very important. No, it can't do it. It can't do it. Why? Why? Please, please. I beg you, don't make me go into the Bing photo thing. Just for Markiplier and Miku. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that looks great. Where's Miku? I love that it's this guy's face on his own shirt. This guy's face is on his own shirt. Is that Ian Hecox? Okay, I'm just for curiosity here. I'm gonna throw this into Bing real quick and just see if we can do anything maybe a little bit better. AI shortly is the future. It's definitely gonna be big. Let me grab from the Discord server a new prompt for us while this generates. If it bans me for this, it should ban me for this, right? You are Andrew Uncom. Oh, IHOP! I like that. We're gonna do the IHOP story. Wow, that is like miles better than AI Dungeon. Holy crap. Okay, let me show you these images. There we go. Granotix Shron. This one's pretty good. Oh my gosh. Maroc Round. Oh, holy crap. It's trying to make it Markiplier and Miku's child. That's what it's trying to do, I think. Perfect. It looks perfect. Wow. What a fantastic thing. This is a prompt from Benny Shu. You are Andrew of Beta 64. Your Uncle Al has invited you for a pancake breakfast at IHOP. When you make it at IHOP and sit with Uncle Al, you find a mysterious stranger there. Who are they? And what is their relation to Uncle Al? What do we have right now? ChatGPT? Yeah, okay, good. You notice, as you sit down at the table with Uncle Al, you notice a stranger sitting across from you. He's a tall, thin man with jet black hair and piercing blue eyes, wearing a black suit and tie. Uncle Al introduces him as his longtime friend and business associate, Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson. Miku-plier. I need to add Markiplier to the Tomodachi Life Island. Now he might steal Miku from me. As you try to enjoy the pancakes, you notice that Uncle Al and Mr. Johnson seem to be discussing something in hushed tones. Suddenly, Mr. Johnson's eyes lock onto yours with an intense stare and he leans forward, speaking in a low voice.
Andrew, your uncle and I have a proposition for you.
You feel a chill run down your spine as Mr. Johnson continues speaking, outlining a plan to invest in a new business venture. Oh, speaking of new business venture, I got some scratch-off tickets. Do you want to do that with me after this story? It actually got sent to me in the mail, so I thought we could do some scratch-off tickets today. Doesn't that sound fun? I didn't buy it. I could win $1 million. You're just gonna have to wait and see. You're just gonna have to wait and see until after the story. He explains that this is a risky investment, but the potential payoff is enormous. Uncle Al chimes in, urging you to consider the opportunity, but something about the whole situation feels off. You can't put a finger on it, but you sense there's more to this than meets the eye. As you try to weigh the pros and cons, you notice Mr. Johnson's eyes flicker with a hint of impatience. So, what is this business exactly? It's G-Man's last name Johnson? Mr. Johnson leans back in his chair, taking a deep breath, and before responding, it's a new technology company focused on developing cutting. Wait, how do you do G-Man's voice? Mr. Freeman, you are going to find yourself. It's a new technology company focused on developing cutting-edge AI software. He goes on to explain the details of the venture, including its potential for profitability and the resources they already have secured. As he speaks, you can't help but feel a sense of excitement within you, but at the same time, a nagging feeling of doubt. Uncle Al, what do you think about all this? It's one of your decent voices.
Mr. Freeman, prepare for the consequences.
Uncle Al looks at you with a serious expression. Uncle Al's, hold on. I have to get Uncle Al. Oh, wow, that's really weird how it set that up. Chat mic, and then... VM to chat mic and chat.
Hey everybody, it's me, Uncle Al again. I'm alive, I swear. I think it's a great opportunity, Andrew, but with any investment, there are risks involved. You need to carefully consider whether it's the right move for you.
As he finishes speaking, Mr. Johnson leans forward again, his eyes fix on you with an intensity that makes you uneasy. Uncle Al then leans towards you. Boy, you better join this dang company or I'm gonna blow your head clean off with a stapler. The randomness might be too low in your AI. Well, let me just take a look-see. Here. Safety settings. Story advanced. These settings are sensitive. Oh, that's okay. What the crap is presence penalty? Applies a thick bias. Fixed bias. Here we go. With a goddamn stapler, you recoil in shock at Uncle Al's sudden outburst, but then you realize he's just joking around. You would like to admit that he's not joking around, but that would be too scary. Mr. Johnson's expression remains serious and unyielding as he waits for your response. You take a deep breath, trying to ignore the pressure and make a rational decision. As you weigh the potential benefits and drawbacks of investment opportunity, you can't shake the feeling there's something off about Mr. Johnson and his offer. I accept. How much money do you need? Maybe I can try to do what's it? Top P? Higher value means more rent. Let's just set it all the way up. Let's just set it all the way to top.
Well, that's great news, Andrew. We'll need a substantial amount of capital to get this adventure off the ground, but we believe the potential payoff is worth it.
He hands you a folder which contains detailed breakdown of the investments required. As you study the figures, you realize that the amount is much higher than anticipated. You feel a knot form in your stomach as you try to process the information. You glance up at Uncle Al, who nods encouragingly. But you still can't shake the feeling that something isn't right. Okay, I'm gonna turn up the... Yeah, penalizes repetition at the cost of more... yeah, we'll penalize repetition a little bit more. Yeah, that sounds good. That's probably gonna work. He leans in closer, his voice dropping to a whisper.
Andrew, I understand that this is a big decision. But you have to trust us. We have a track record of successful investments, and we believe in this project wholeheartedly. This could be an opportunity of a lifetime for you.
You take a deep breath, feeling the weight of the decision. The folder lies open in front of you, the numbers and projections swimming before your eyes. You know this investment could potentially change your life, but you can't help. Start a Bojangles restaurant? Hold on, that's actually great. You hesitate for a moment longer, trying to think through your options before finally making your decision and signing on to the investment. As you sign the papers, you feel a mix of excitement and apprehension, unsure of what the future holds. Mr. Johnson's smile returns as he shakes your hand, congratulating you on your wise decision. Turns out, this money wasn't for AI, for an AI business venture. It was to open a Bojangles. You call Uncle Al to scream at him. It's the thought of it's gonna be an incredible business opportunity. It's a freaking Bojangles. Where are we? Wow, this is really whoa. Hold on, where is it? Try for making your heart races. Where the crap did it go? Oh, here we go. Turns out this money wasn't for an AI business. It was to open a Bojangles. Your heart races as you stare at Uncle Al in shock. Wonder if he was serious. The music won't play. Yes, it will. Mr. Johnson's expression remains neutral, but you can tell he's eager for your decision. You feel trapped, forced to make a choice that could change your life forever. Okay, now we're getting a little too random. I'm gonna set this back. Oh. Hold on a second. I love Bojangles. It's bow time. You realize this entire investment opportunity was just a ploy to get you to invest in something that was never actually going to pan out. You feel a mix of anger and disappointment as you stand up, ready to confront Uncle Al and Mr. Johnson. As you start to speak, Uncle Al's pocket begins to vibrate, and he pulls out a flip phone. It's Bojangling time. You can see a sense of relief on his face as he answers the call and quickly excuses himself from the room. Mr. Johnson looks at you apologetically before standing up himself and heading towards the door. I'm sorry things didn't work out, Andrew, but I hope you can understand why we had to approach it this way. I don't care. You took my money to open a discount fast food joint with the catchphrase, there's no time like jangle time. Opening a Bojangles requires around $48,000 to $12,900. Oh, thank you. As you shout in anger, Uncle Al returns to the room with a sheepish expression.
Look, Andrew, I know this wasn't what you were expecting, but we really needed the money for this venture. Who knows, maybe this Bojangles will be the next big thing. Who knows?
You shake your head in disbelief, feeling betrayed. I can't believe you would do something like this. You took my money under false pretenses. I trusted you both, and you let me down. Uncle Al hangs his head down in shame, unable to meet your gaze. I'm
sorry, Andrew.
But here's the deal. I am jangling at this call I just got. You don't know what he's talking about. Nah, man. Turns out our little Bojangles just earned $4 million on opening day. You're rich, says Uncle Al. Buy the chicken and I don't even have a Bojangles. You stare at Uncle Al in shock, unable to believe what you're hearing. What? Uncle Al grins widely, holding up his phone to show you a news article about the successful opening of the Bojangles. You feel a wave of emotion over you as you realize this crazy investment opportunity has actually paid off. Hug Uncle Al and kiss him on the cheek. I need to open a Bojangles. You rush towards Uncle Al, wrapping your arms around him in a tight embrace. You feel the warmth of his body against yours as he hugs you back, a wide grin across his face. Thank you, Uncle Al, you whisper, feeling tears prick the corner of your eyes. I can't believe it worked out. Uncle Al hugs you back tightly, patting your back as he pulls away.
I told you it would all work out,
he says with a chuckle.
You just had to trust me.
You smile at him, feeling grateful for his wisdom and guidance. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Thank you for believing in me.
Mr. Johnson runs into the restaurant, screaming that the Bojangles is on fire.
You pull away from Uncle Al and turn to face Mr. Johnson in shock. What? Feeling a surge of panic rising within you, you rush out of the room with Uncle Al. With Uncle Al and Mr. Johnson close behind, your heart pounding in your chest as you make your way to the Bojangles. What's a Bojangle? Oh, I can show you. Photo of a Bojangles on fire. As you approach the restaurant, you see flames shooting out of the roof and smoke billowing into the sky. The smell of burning grease and plastic fills your nostrils. And you can hear the sounds of sirens in the distance. Panic sets in as you realize all the hard work and money invested could be gone in an instant. Uncle Al? Where did you keep the money? You ask. Why? It's in the Bojangles. Uh-oh. Says Uncle Al. Wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up, Andrew, and smell the ashes. You feel a sinking feeling in your stomach as you realize all the money you invested is now in danger. Uncle Al, how could you be so careless? Uncle Al looks at you with a guilty expression. Well, I didn't think this would happen. Run into the burning building.
There's always money in the Bojangles.
Is there always money in the Bojangles these days? Despite the danger, you know you have to act fast if you want to salvage anything from the Bojangles. Without hesitation, you run towards the burning building, feeling the intense heat and smoke engulfing your senses. You barely can see a few feet in front of you, but you press on, determined to find the money that Uncle Al had invested. Search the building. Search the Bojangles. Behind the chicken pile. There's always a chicken pile at the Bojangles. If you walk in, it's like it's like a Christmas tree of fried chicken. As you make your way through the burning restaurant, you can hear the crackling flames and the sound of things crashing to the ground all around you. You cough and cover your nose and mouth and with your shirt, trying to avoid inhaling too much smoke. You see a pile of chicken in the corner and start digging through it, hopefully finding the money underneath. You've never been to a Bojangles. Yeah, it's true. As you search through the pile of chicken, your heart sinks, realizing the money is nowhere to be found. You start to panic, feeling the weight of the situation. The flames are getting closer, and you know you have to get out before it's too late. You turn to leave just as a beam from the ceiling falls, narrowly missing you. You look under the giant bow, the bow boy statue. You look under the giant bow boy statue to find a stack of cash. Should you run for it? I'll go to a Bojangles one day. There's a bow boy statue at Bojangles right next to the chicken pile, right? You grab the stack of cash and run towards the exit, feeling the heat of flames licking your back. You hear the sound of wood crackling and glass breaking as the restaurant collapses behind you. You burst through the doors into the cool night air, feeling a washed sense of relief over you. You made it out alive. Good job, boy! How much money did you save? Ask Uncle Al. I still need to do. You turn to face Uncle Al, clutching the stack of cash tightly in your hand. I found it. Oh. Uncle Al looks at you with surprise and relief. Thanks goodness. Now how much, yeah, I asked you, I don't care that you're safe. How much did you save? You count the money, feeling a sense of dread when you realize the stack is smaller than you hoped. I don't know, I think we lost some of it in the fire. Well, at least we still have something.
realize you only saved $24. As you count the money, as you feel a sinking feeling. The stack of cash was smaller. You count and recount, hoping you would miss something, but the total remains the same. Only $24. You look up at Uncle Al feeling embarrassed and disappointed. I'm sorry, this is all I was able to salvage. Uncle Al pats you on the back.
It's okay, boy. We can always start over. The important thing is we're safe.
Mr. Johnson punches you in the face. Uncle Al's like, wait, how much money did you get? Okay, well, anyway, I'm glad you're safe, whatever. You stumble back, feeling the force of Mr. Johnson's blow. You bring up your hand to your face, feeling the pain radiating from your cheekbone. What was that for? Mr. Johnson glares at you with eyes filled with rage.
You cost me everything. And now you've only managed to save a measly $24. You're a failure.
It wasn't my fault. The fire was out of control. Mr. Johnson scoffs.
Excuses. You should have been more careful. You've let me down, and there will be consequences.
With those words, Mr. Johnson storms off, leaving you standing alone with Uncle Al. You feel a sense of dread as you wonder what kinds of repercussions Mr. Johnson has in store for you. And the moral of the story is,
there will be unforeseen consequences.
Yes. Ahem. The moral of the story is, despite your best efforts, sometimes things don't go as planned. You have to deal with unforeseen consequences. It's important to stay calm and focused even in the midst of chaos, and to rely on the supports of those around you when you need it the most. Now, allow me to do something that I feel desperately like I need to do. I want it to generate inside a Bojangles where there is a Bo Boy statue next to a giant pile of fried chicken. And while I do that, I'll pull up the next story. I'll give you Dr. Poop. No. We're skipping that one. Skipping that one. Not gonna do that. I'm trying to figure out what I've seen and what I haven't seen. Context would have helped. No context. Andrew's Falco Brawl fan fiction. Okay, we're gonna do that. All right, folks, this is what I was talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about. Here it is. It's Bojangles. There's the Bo Boy next to the giant pile of fried chicken. There he is. It's Bo Boy. This one's really good. Have you never been to a Bojangles before? This is the Bojangles. Yeah, I know. You could fool me. This looks just like a photo I took on my recent trip to the Bojangles. All right. Next story. This is a Falco x Andrew fan fiction. I think. I didn't actually read the prompt. I just copied and pasted it now. Okay. You're a Falco Lombardi. Oh, I guess I'm not in this. No, wait, I am. A member of the Star Fox as a talented pilot. You have a crew consisting of a few members, but most notably Fox McCloud. One day you find yourself in Final Destination and find several fighters. Wario, Sonic the Hedgehog, Solid Snake, and a Twitch streamer and YouTuber. His name is Andrew, and he owns the YouTube channel Beta64. He's developed some sort of rivalry, but the reason is unknown with you. Why has he developed this burning rivalry? Do you fight, or do you defend him?
As Andrew approaches you with a smug smirk, he reveals that he's been hired by Andross to sabotage your mission and take your place on the Star Fox team, leading him to develop a fierce jealousy towards your accomplishments and abilities. As Wario and Sonic join in on Andrew's plan, Sonic Snake voices his concern and offers to help you take them down. I don't want to fight you, but if I have to beat some sense into your dumb face, I will. You can't have 5 fighters on the field, this is brawl. Good point. Andrew's smirk slowly fades as you speak, and his eyes widen in fear as he realizes you can see right through him. Crap, my plan fell flat, he's gonna actually punch me. Wario and Sonic step forward, ready to strike, but Sonic Snake quickly draws his weapon and points at him, causing them to freeze in their track. You can feel the tension in the air. You know that a fight might be inevitable. You know what? Screw you, Falco. I don't want to fight you. And it's definitely not because I'm scared or anything. Nope. Says Andrew while he's shaking. You notice Andrew's nervousness as he speaks, and you can see the fear in his eyes. It's clear that he never expected you to confront him so boldly. You take a step forward, your wings flaring out behind you as you stare down the Twitch streamer. You can run and hide, but you can't escape from your own cowardness. Cowardness. It's kind of epic. Andrew takes a step back, his eyes darting nervously as he realizes the gravity of the situation. Wario and Sonic take another step forward, but Solid Snake is quick to respond, firing a warning shot that sends them both running in fear. You stand your ground, your eyes locked on Andrew, waiting for the next move. Andrew looks at the ground, then the music fades. Music fades. His head slowly lifts up. His eyes red. He's going to fight. Andrew's body language changes as he clenches his fists and takes a fighting stance. His eyes locked onto yours with a fiery determination. You can see the anger and jealousy in his expression, and you realize that this fight may not be as easy as you thought. With a quick movement, Andrew charges towards you, throwing a punch that narrowly misses your face. By the way, I'd like to take a quick moment to say that this episode is sponsored by Cheese Nips, the snack that smiles back. Screw Goldfish, they stole it from this company. Cheese Nips. Check it out at your local grocery store. You dodge Andrew's punch with ease, your reflexes honed from years of piloting and training. You counter with a swift kick to his side, causing him to stumble backward. As he regains his footing, you can see the frustration in his eyes. He's not used to being bested in a fight, especially by someone who he despises so much. Andrew grits his teeth and charges again, this time with a fury that catches you off guard. You block his punch, but then he follows it up with a series of quick jabs that catch you off guard. You stumble backwards, your balance thrown off by the force of his blows. Andrew sees his opportunity and lunges forward, aiming a powerful punch straight for your face. Stop his punch, grab his hand, and kiss his knuckles. This is good. Oh, okay. In a surprising move, you quickly grab Andrew's fist mid-swing, bring it to your lips, placing a gentle kiss on his knuckles. Andrew freezes in confusion. He has a beak, I forgot about that.
his rage momentarily dissipating as he tries to process what happens. With a smirk on his face, you release his hands and take a step back, ready to continue the fight if necessary. I hate to admit how suave that is. Dude, I mean, not gonna lie. I'm blushing right now. Finally, the good part. It doesn't know where to go from here. Doesn't know where to go from here. That does sound like a Falco move. Just like, huh, huh, huh. Andrew's confusion quickly turns into anger as he realizes you're mocking him. He charges towards you again, this time with even more fury than before. You brace yourself for the impact, but at the last moment, Solid Snake steps in, grabbing Andrew's arm and holding him back. That's enough, he says firmly, his voice commanding and authoritative. Andrew struggles against Solid Snake's grip, his anger simmering just beneath the surface. He glares at you, eyes burning with a fierce intensity. This isn't over. Before wrenching his arm free and storming off, you watch him go, your heart heavy with the weight of the situation. You feel this feeling inside you, but you don't like it. Yeah, Snake's my teammate. Wario and Sonic ran away and they were trying to support Andrew. You take a deep breath and try to shake off the feeling, knowing that you have a mission to complete. You turn to Snake and nod your thanks, grateful for his intervention. Let's get out of here, you say, your voice firm and resolute. Solid Snake nods in agreement and leads the way out of the area, his weapon still ready in case Andrew and his cohorts decide to come back for another round. As you make your way to safety, you can't shake the feeling that this rivalry with Andrew is far from over, and the next time you meet, things might not end as peacefully. 7 years pass. You're sitting on a reclining beach chair. You notice a body. You notice a man walk up to you. Hey, he says. You slowly pull. What did I just unplug? That's fine. You slowly pull down your $400 shades. It's Andrew. You recognize him right away, and the memories of your past encounter come flooding back. You sit up in your chair, eyeing him wearily. What do you want? You ask, your voice filled with suspicion. Andrew smiles nervously, his eyes darting around as if he's unsure what to say. I just, wanted to apologize. Andrew's voice is shaky as he speaks, and you can see the sincerity in his eyes. For a moment, you're taken aback by his words. You never expected him to apologize, especially after everything that happened between you. But as you look at him, you can see that he's changed. He's no longer the angry, jealous Twitch streamer you once knew. Instead, he seems more humble and introspective, like he spent the last 7 years reflecting on his life and his actions. You take a deep breath and nod, letting him know that you accept his apology. Andrew looks relieved, a smile spreading across his face. Thank you, he says, his voice soft and sincere. You both sit in silence for a moment, the sound of waves crashing against the shore filling the air. Finally, Andrew speaks up again, his voice hesitant. I know we didn't exactly part on good terms, but can we start over? Remember, we're on the beach, the sun's setting in the background, very romantic. His eyes locked onto yours. You pause for a moment considering his requests. Despite the bitterness that existed between you in the past, you can't help feel a sense of curiosity at the prospect of rekindling your relationship with Andrew. All right, you say, a small smile forming on your beak. Let's start over. Andrew lets out a sigh of relief, his posture relaxing. As the tension between you dissipates, you sit there for a moment longer, the warmth of the sun and the sound of the waves lulling you into a sense of calm. You look at Andrew and you can see he's truly changed. You feel a sense of hope that this newfound peace between you will last. Say, Whatever happened to Andross? Whatever happened to Andross? Andrew's expression turns somber as the memories flood back. He's dead, he says quietly, his voice cracking with emotion. He died a few years ago. You feel the pang of sadness at the news, knowing Andross had been a formidable adversary in your past battles. I'm sorry? Andrew nods, his eyes downcast. Yeah, I miss him sometimes, he says softly. You sit there in silence for a moment, both lost in your own thoughts. Eventually, Andrew stands up and dusts off his shorts. Well, I should be going, he says, his voice slightly strained. You nod, understanding this reunion was probably difficult for him. As he walks off, all you want to do is grab him and hold him tight. But you resist the urge, knowing that it's best to let things progress naturally between the two. You watch as Andrew disappears from view, feeling a sense of hope for the future. Maybe this new beginning with him will lead to something greater than either of you would have ever imagined. 10 years pass. You're sitting in your office, going over some paperwork, when your assistant buzzes you on the intercom.
There's someone here to see you.
He says it's urgent. You tell her to send them in, and moments later, Andrew walks through the door. You haven't seen him in years, but you can tell something is different about him. Someone says, play the end story music from Star Fox Command. Now I'm curious. If it's romantic, like, I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, why are there, she's crying. Oh no. This is sad. As he sits down in front of you, you notice that his eyes are troubled and his hands are shaking. What's wrong? Andrew takes a deep breath. I need your help. His voice barely above a whisper. What could be going on? I don't know what could be going on. Jeez Louise, what could possibly be going on? Why did the video open with the song from the DreamWorks horse movie? Is that what that is? I need your help. You lean forward in his chair, carefully studying him. What kind of help? Andrew's eyes meet yours. His voice trembling. You can see the fear and desperation. It's about my daughter. She's been kidnapped. As Andrew speaks, you feel a sense of urgency. You ask him for all the details about the kidnapping, trying to piece together any clues. He tells you that his daughter was taken from their home and that the kidnapper left no notes and no ransom demands. This has to be the work of Andross. I know he's dead, but what if his death was faked? Hey Matthew, how's it going? As Andrew finishes recounting the detail, your mind races with possibility. This has to be the work of Andross. Andrew looks at you, confusion etched on his face. But I thought he was dead. You nod, a sinking feeling in your gut. I know, but what if his death was fake? It wouldn't be the first time that someone faked their own death to avoid capture. Andrew's eyes widen at the gravity of the situation. So what should we do? You take a deep breath and you think for just a moment. We need to gather as much information as we can. We'll start by talking to anyone who might have seen something suspicious around the time of the kidnapping. We'll also look to any possible motives. Andrew nods, his expression determined. I'll do whatever it takes to get my daughter back. Let's try asking Star Fox. I used to work with him back in the day. This is gonna be a huge payoff, by the way. I just hope you're ready. It's gonna be a huge payoff to this one. Let's try asking Star Fox. I used to work with him back in the day. Andrew nods eagerly, his eyes filled with newfound determination. Yeah, let's do it! You quickly make arrangements to meet with Star Fox, hoping that he'll have some insight into the kidnapping. It's been years since you've seen your old colleague. Oh wait, as Andrew and you head to the meeting with Star Fox, you feel a sense of nostalgia. It's been years since you've seen your old colleague, and you wonder what he's been up to since your last mission together. Upon arriving at his hangar, you're greeted by the sound of the ship's engines revving up. Yo. Yo, you call up to Star Fox as he emerges from his ship, a grin spreading across his face. Long time no see, my friend. He greets you warmly, shaking your hand before turning to Andrew. And who might you be? His eyes flickering with curiosity. You introduce Andrew and explain the situation to Star Fox, who listens intently. As you finish recounting the details, Star Fox's expression turns serious. I'll do whatever I can to help. Let's start by reviewing any surveillance footage from the time of the kidnapping. We might be able to spot something that could lead us. You nod in agreement, grateful for his help. You watch the tape and you see it. A giant monkey head bursts into Andrew's home, and I don't know, what is it? Is he not really a giant monkey head? What would a giant monkey head do? Eats his daughter. She's dead. Bursts. Ooh, banana. He's a giant monkey head, right? Isn't that what Andross does? How does that work, actually? I'm not sure what Andross really is. Isn't he like a giant monkey head in the game? You stare at the screen in horror, feeling a sense of disbelief wash over you. No, it can't be. Andrew's eyes widen as he sees the footage. His slumping back in his chair, his face pale. What do we do now? She might still be alive. We need to kill Andross and see if she's still inside the mouth. I don't know. That just sounds weird. But that's how it is, right? He doesn't have a stomach. It's just a giant monkey head, right? I'm gonna Google Andross real quick. Andross. He's just a giant, yeah, he's just a giant freaking monkey head.
I don't like where this is going.
It's just, he's literally just a giant monkey head. And then he turns out to be a robot, right? And then, but is this him? Like, for real? Also, yo, Mr. Sheeple, thank you for the 5-month resub. Spoilers? Is that a spoiler? That he's a giant monkey head? So she could be alive. He's just a machine. He's just a machine. She could be alive. We need to kill Andross. We'll have to do whatever it takes to get her back. Star Fox nods solemnly, his eyes filled with determination. Let's do it. Get in the ship and fly to Andross's last known location. I don't know. I mean, we somehow found his location. We'll figure that one out later. You quickly get in the ship and you fly to Andross's last known location, your heart pounding with anticipation. As you approach the planet, you can see it's heavily guarded with ships patrolling the airspace. You prepare for battle, knowing that you'll have to fight through to get to Andross. As you enter the atmosphere, the ship jolts from the intensity of the planet's defenses. You weave through the enemy ships, dodging their attacks with calculated precision. The adrenaline pumps through your veins as you approach Andross's base. Weapons armed and ready to fire. Suddenly a volley of missiles is launched towards your ship, and you swerve to avoid them just in time. But Andrew isn't so lucky. His ship is hit and falls to the surface. What's going on? Let me explain. Andross has eaten my daughter, and we are going to kill him to retrieve my daughter from the mechanism, from the machine. But my ship just got hit by missiles. You watch in horror as Andrew's ship crashes, a fireball erupting from the impact. Your heart sinks, realizing you may not have survived, but there's no time to mourn. You have to focus on your mission. You dive deeper in the maze, blasting through enemy lines with ease. And that's where he was. Andross. Hello there, he says. He says as a giant monkey head floating. You stare at Andross with a mixture of anger and fear, your hand gripping the control stick tightly. Give us back Andrew's daughter! Andross chuckles, his eyes glinting with amusement. So you've come to rescue the princess, he taunts, his voice dripping with sarcasm. You grit your teeth, refusing to let his words get to you. We want her back, Andross, now! You raise your weapon ready to fire. Andross laughs, his amusement turning into a full-blown cackle. You think you can defeat me? He sneers, his voice echoing through the chamber, but you're not backing down. You take a deep breath and focus your energy, ready to take on the challenge ahead. We'll do whatever it takes, you say, your voice steady and determined. And with that, the battle begins, laser beams flying back and forth, filling the room with a dazzling display of light and sound. You dodge and weave, firing your own shots at Andross with precision and skill. Your heart races as the battle intensifies, the fate of Andrew's daughter resting on the outcome. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, you land the final blow, Andross exploding into a million pieces. You breathe a sigh of relief, the weight of the mission finally lifted off your shoulders. Get out of the ship and check the wreckage. How do you spell wreckage? Wreckage? How do you spell wreckage? How do you spell wreckage? Wreckage? Wreckage. 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 Wreckage? Wreckage. For Andrew's daughter. Yeah, it's spelled R-E-K-T. You quickly get out of the ship and rush over to the wreckage, scanning the area for any signs of Andrew's daughter. The scene is chaotic, debris scattered everywhere, fire still burning. Your heart sinks as you see the devastation around you, wondering if it was all for nothing. But then, you see a movement out of the corner of your eyes. You look. It's Andrew. He was the one piloting Andross. You stare at him in shock and disbelief, struggling to process what you're seeing. What's going on? Andrew chuckles, a grin spreading across his face. Looks like I pulled one over on ya. His tone laced with amusement. Andrew is gravely injured. You rush to him, asking why. Why did he pretend to need help? Did he even have a daughter? Your heart is racing. Wait, where is this? Oh, here we go, sorry. Why do you pretend to be a daughter? Did he have a daughter? You lean forward, Your attention fully focused. Oh, wait, no. It literally glitched and just redid the entire thing. It glitched. 1 second. This will fix it. So, allow me to explain what's going on. Allow me to explain. I didn't have a daughter. I am Andross. Andrew Andross. The exact same thing. I was always Andross, and I was trying to lure Falco back into my lair. Here we go. Then who was with Falco? No, you see, my ship was blown up to smithereens. That was when I escaped out and got into the mechanism to become the giant floating monkey head. You rush over to Andrew, concern on your face. What happened? Why did you do this? Andrew looks over to you, his face pale and breathing labored. I had to make you believe that my daughter was in danger. I made a promise. I had to fight you as Andross. You stare at Andrew, unsure of how to react. Why did you have to fight us as Andross? It was the only way to get you to take me seriously. I see. I see. It was the only way. I mean, I just wanted you to see me seriously. Let's try that again. Let's try that one more time. Oh, actually, okay, hold on. If this does something not good, then I got this. I figured it out. I know how to bring the story to the perfect conclusion. Come on, AI, just finish it up. Come on. You got this. I believe in you. You got this. Come on. There we go. I made a promise to fight you as Andross. Realization begins to dawn on you. You made a promise to who? To Andross. He was my mentor once before he turned evil. His voice now barely audible. I needed to fight you to free myself. Andross implanted a chip in me that made me seek your demise. It slowly took over, and I realized that if you didn't kill me, I would end up killing you. So I had to bring you here. I had to make you believe I was Andross. I had to make you kill me. I had no idea. You did what you had to do. But now... No, you don't need to find your daughter. There is no daughter. You did what you had to do. Now kill me. End my suffering. I never wanted to kill you. I love you. You feel a lump form in your throat as Andrew's words sink in. You can't bring yourself to do it. The life of someone you care about so deeply. I can't, Andrew. I can't do that. Andrew looks at you, pain etched on his face. You have to. If you don't kill me here, I won't be able to stop myself from killing you. This is the only way to protect you. You take a deep breath and steel yourself knowing what you have to do. You raise your weapon and aim at Andrew, tears streaming down your face. "I'm sorry," you whisper, before pulling the trigger. The shot rings out, echoing through the wreckage as Andrew slumps to the ground, lifeless. Star Fox walks up behind you, putting his hand on your shoulder. I wanted to kiss him before I died. It wouldn't let me, though. "You did what you had to do," his voice gentle but firm. You look at him, tears still streaming down your face. "It didn't have to end this way. There could have been another way." "Maybe," he says. "But for now, we should go. This will..." I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. You nod silently, unable to find the words to express the sorrow and regret you feel. The weight of your actions hangs heavily on you as you turn away from the scene and make your way back to the ship. The journey home is silent and somber, the weight of what happened weighing heavily on all of you. As you approach your destination, you steel yourself of what to come. Everything from this point is different. The air is heavy with the sense of finality as you step off the ship and onto the landing pad. You take a deep breath, trying to shake off the weight, but it lingers, like a dark cloud hanging over you. You turn to your companions, trying to find solace in their presence, but you know that your greatest companion, Andrew, he is no longer here. And the moral of the story is, it's not so shrimple to save myself, no. Sometimes in order to protect those we love, we must make tough choices and sacrifices. It's important to weigh the consequence of our action and consider all outcomes. But even when we do our best to make the right choice, sometimes things don't go as planned. We have to live with the consequences. I don't know where to go from it. I swear to you, I was gonna make us kiss. I swear to you, that was the plan. I was gonna make us kiss. What was gonna happen okay, let me explain to you what was gonna happen, okay? Let me explain to you what was gonna happen before the AI ruined my story. I was pretending to be Andross so Falco would kill me because I had a chip implanted to me without my knowledge that would keep me loyal to Andross, and it was slowly corrupting my body. So I had to get Falco to kill me because he was the only person that I could trust to actually be able to be better than me, because we were rivals once. And when I was gonna ask him to kill me, he was going to say no and kiss me instead. And then he was going to say, no matter what we go through, no matter what happens, I will always be beside you. Is your wife here? Yeah, she's right here. Oh, she's right there. That was what the ending was gonna be, and then he shot me in the face. He shot me in the face. I didn't want that. That was the most sad story. We need like, where's Dr. Poop again? Hold on, let me find the Dr. Poop story. Can we see how many words this story has? I'll check. I'll check. I'm not gonna pick the Dr. Poop story, don't worry. I'm not gonna pick the Dr. Poop story. Let's see how many words. Let's see how many words this is. This whole VOD, this whole AI dungeon stream is literally just unforeseen consequences. That is the whole VOD. How do you check word count? Oh, I'll just do word word count. Rest in peace, G. No. I didn't have a daughter. I made that up. Don't worry. I made that up. That was 7,294 words, 174 paragraphs, and 30 pages long. 30-page fan fiction. Holy crap. I'm gonna save this one. I think this one was wild. This one was wild. I gotta find a cute. I gotta find something better. Hold on. I need to find something cute. Okay, here we go. This one's gonna be good. This one's gonna be nice and funny. This one's gonna be funny. This one's gonna be great. I'm tired. I'm tired of crying. I'm ready. I want to laugh. I want to laugh. Okay. Oh no, hold on. Let's move on. There we go. All right, everybody. Welcome to the. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're doing AI Dungeons now. We're gonna have a so freaking awesome, funny time. Welcome back. All right. Let's start with this prompt. You were Beta 64 back when Wario World first released back in the early 2000s. And your mom just bought you the game. After receiving the game, you start to play it and notice that objects for the game start appearing in your room. What will you have to do to return everything back to normal? Falco X Andrew was so sad it restarted the stream. I'm gonna write out a synopsis of the story just so I have it. And I know that makes no sense of why I would do that, but it's for me. It's for me. This is the best story that's ever happened. Maybe I'll make it into an actual book. Hardcover book. New merch item. As you continue playing Wario World, you notice that the objects from the game would start appearing in your room, from coins and treasure chests to enemies and obstacles blocking your path. You quickly realize that something strange is happening and decide to pause the game. Uh-oh! Wario then jumps out of the screen into your world. Make it into a manga. Oh, that would be so expensive, but so worth it. I honestly wish I was an artist so I could just like do that. Just take like a month and draw an actual manga panel of it. Wario grins menacingly at you, his rotund body casting a shadow across your room as he lands on the floor with a thud. He starts rummaging through your belongings, snatching up everything that catches his eye, and stuffing into his pockets with a greedy gleam in his eyes. Hey, that's my stuff! As you shout to Wario, he turns with that sly smirk and says, "Finders keepers, laugh, Wario. Finders keepers, losers weepers." Ah! Before cackling to himself, you notice that the objects he's taking are starting to glow and disappear into thin air. You realize that you don't act quickly, you might start losing everything you own. Hey Wario, if I can make you laugh, but will you stop stealing my stuff? Wario stops mid-laugh and looks at you skeptically. Make me laugh? Ah, you're not funny enough to make me chuckle. But the mischievous glint in his eye suggests he may be willing to play along if you come up with something truly amusing. Okay. Here's my joke. That Wario laugh was really loud. I'm so sorry. You clear your throat. Why did the Koopa cross the road? Wario rolls his eyes and starts to turn away, but you quickly continue. To get to the other Bowser. Wario stares at you for a moment before busting into a deep belly laugh. Oh my God! He wipes away a tear. All right, you win this time. That was a good one. He then proceeds to dump the items he stole back on your floor before retreating back into the game. With a final, later losers. As Wario disappears back into the game world, you breathe a sigh of relief and take a moment to gather your things. But you can't help but feel proud of your quick thinking and ability to make Wario laugh. But as you sit down and resume playing Wario World, you can't shake the feeling that something strange is still going on. What is the joke? Why did the Koopa cross the road to get to the other Bowser?
I beg of you, please kiss Wario.
I'll do anything for a resub. Hey, Wario, can you come back into my world for a little smooch? I'll do anything. I'll do anything for a sub. Wario doesn't respond. He's already disappeared back into the game world. You're left and you're alone in your room, feeling a little embarrassed by your previous comment. You decide to focus on the task hand and continue playing Wario World, hoping that nothing else unexpected happens. Good on you. He gave you the cold shoulder. As you continue playing, you notice that objects in the game world are no longer appearing in your room. You breathe a sigh of relief, thinking everything's finally back to normal. But just as you start to relax, you notice a faint whisper coming from the screen. It sounds like Wario's voice, distorted and twisted. It sends a shiver down your spine? Uh-oh. Wario, is that you? What's going on? There's no response from the game world, but the whispering continues to grow louder and more sinister. You start to feel uneasy and consider turning off the game. But a strange curiosity keeps you glued to the screen. I tried to find top 5 creepiest Mario music, and it's that song. That song is the scariest Mario music of all time, let it be known. You want fun? Hey boy, you wanted a kiss. Well, no dice, but I can kill you if you want. Says the whisper. Why do we keep going back to kissing? The AI does not want kisses. It would rather kill me than allow me to kiss anyone. You feel a knot forming in your stomach. At the ominous message, you start to wonder if playing this game was a mistake. You can't shake the feeling that there's something more than just a glitch in the system. You decide to investigate further, determined to get to the bottom of this mystery and put an end to whatever dark forces are at work. You slowly reach out to the screen, feeling a sense of apprehension. As you touch the surface, a chill runs down your spine, and you find yourself pulled into the game world. You're now standing in a dark, twisted version of Wario's castle, with eerie music playing in the background and ominous shadows lurking in every corner. Oh no, you shouldn't have come here. There will be unforeseen consequences, says a shadow. The shadow walks forward into the light. It's Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson's eyes bore into yours as he steps closer, his shadow looming menacingly over you. What have you... Oh, sorry. What have you done? His voice filled with anger. You try to explain that you were just playing a game, but he doesn't seem to believe. You've unleashed something dark and dangerous. You shouldn't have owned. You should have saved more than $24, Andrew. Yes, I know the previous AI Dungeons story. I am greater than this computer program. You're taken aback by Johnson's sudden shift in demeanor and the fact that he knows your name. You're starting to feel you're in over your head, but you can't shake the feeling that there's something important. My poor Bojangles. It was my pride and joy. You burned it down, Andrew, in the last AI Dungeons story. You will pay. Why is there like 7 minutes of silence at the end of the song? Please tell me there's no jump scares. There we go. Mr. Johnson's eyes narrow as he advances, his shadowy figure growing larger and more menacing with each step. You take a step back, feeling your heart quicken as your palms grow sweaty. I didn't mean to, but Mr. Johnson cuts you off with a sharp gesture. This better not be a sad story. Don't worry, don't you worry. Don't you worry. There was just some unforeseen consequences that needed to be resolved. Silence. His voice echoing through the dark castle. You have meddled in things beyond your understanding, Andrew, and now you must pay the price. With that, he lunges at you, his hands reaching for your throat. You try to dodge out of his way, but his grip is too strong, and you find yourself struggling for breath. Uncle Al can't save you now, Andrew. He's not in this story, says Mr. Johnson. Throw a bee's churger at him. As you gasp for air, you desperately search for a way out of this nightmare, and a glimmer of hope catches your eyes. You suddenly break free from Mr. Johnson's grip and make a run for it, dashing towards the source of the light. I gotta get Wario to help me. Wario is the only one. As you get closer, you realize it's a glowing portal pulsing with a strange energy. Without thinking, leap through the portal and find yourself hurtling through space. I hate portals. Sorry. Just gonna turn that down. It's spooky. Hold on. I need to make sure Mr. Johnson knows this is AI Dungeons. There we go. You struggle against Mr. Johnson's grip, feeling the world start to grow dim as your air supply dwindles. Just when you think it's over, a sudden burst of energy courses through the body and you manage to break free from Mr. Johnson's grasp. Gasping for air, you feel dizzy. You look around the dark castle, figuring out what to do next. Wario! Wario, I know you're here! Save me! You hear a faint chuckle coming from somewhere in the darkness, and Wario appears.
Well, looks like you've gotten yourself into quite a pickle, huh? But not to worry, I've got your back.
Wario charges at Mr. Johnson, slamming him with all his might. Mr. Johnson stumbles back, surprised by the sudden attack, and you take the opportunity to catch your breath and gather your bearings. You watch in amazement as Wario and Mr. Johnson engage in a fierce battle, trading blows and taunts with each other. You think you can defeat me, little man? Wario grins in response.
I don't have to defeat you. I just have to distract you long enough to get Andrew to escape.
As the two continue to fight, you realize that this might be your chance out of this nightmare. You quickly run towards the exit, hoping to make it out before Mr. Johnson or Wario notice.
You're in quite the garlic.
It doesn't fit as well. As you reach the door, you hear a loud crash behind you, and you see Wario lying on the ground defeated. Mr. Johnson turns his attention towards you. Actually, Mr. Johnson turns his attention towards you. I'm very happy I have that sound effect now. A menacing grin spreading across his face. You can't escape me that easily, Andrew. You start to panic, feeling trapped and helpless, but then you remember something. Hey, Mr. Johnson. I just remembered something. Mr. Johnson pauses, his eyes narrowing. What is it? He demands, his hand tightening into a fist. You take a deep breath and start speaking slowly, trying to keep your nerves under control.
I remember reading that the only way to defeat a shadow is with light, and I think I know just the thing. You think you can defeat me with some childish trick? You remain calm and focused, knowing that this might be your only chance. You reach in your pocket and pull out a small flashlight. It may sound silly, but I think this will work. It doesn't work. In fact, why would it? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Mr. Johnson laughs, amused at your feeble attempt to defeat him. You really think a little light can stop me? He says, his voice dripping with sarcasm. Why is it like dripping with sarcasm? He takes a step closer, his shadowy form growing larger and more menacing with each passing moment. But then you notice something strange happening. Yeah. Stand right there. Now, Shadow! Wait. As Mr. Johnson takes a step closer, his shadow seems to detach from his body and take on a life of its own. It looms up behind him like a dark cloud. You shine your flashlight directly at the shadow. And as you shine your flashlight at the shadow, it turns into Shadow the Hedgehog. From the first story of the night. The shadow recoils at the light. It forms, no. It's Shadow the Hedgehog AI. Shadow the Hedgehog. Get it right. No, I got this. I clicked the wrong button. Shadow the Hedgehog emerges from the darkness, his eyes fixed on Mr. Johnson's shadow. I've been waiting for this moment. You may have defeated me once before, but I have the power of light on my side. He charges towards Mr. Johnson, ready to deliver a powerful blow. Shadow the Hedgehog pulls out his gun and starts firing. The sounds of gunfire echo through the castle. It's a bland, great to see you. Two shadows clash and swirl around each other, creating a dizzy display of movement and color. You watch in amazement, feeling scared and exhilarated by the intense fight. After feels like it's an eternity, Shadow lands the final blow, and Mr. Johnson slumps to the ground. Welcome to AI-generated story time. Shadow the Hedgehog just beat up Mr. Johnson, and he's gonna die tonight, if I have a say. Well, seems like you're not the only one who can break the fourth wall. In that case, I want to bring back someone too. Come forth. Who do you want? I'm trying to think of something really quick. Falco. No, Clampus. No. Clampus Bluster. Come forth. Clampus Bluster. Screams Mr. Johnson. Suddenly the ground beneath you shakes as a figure rises from below. It's Clampus Bluster. The Clampus Bluster, the infamous police detective from the first AI dungeon stream. I don't know how to spell detective. I don't know how to spell dungeon. I don't know how to spell anything, really.
He's ready to shoot Shadow the Hedgehog. You don't know how to spell Clampus. It's I totally misspelled Clampus. It's Clamp Us. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna kiss Clampus. Where's the part where we get a beta self-insert? I'm actually playing as Beta 64. Ooh, don't tell anyone, I'm naughty. I put myself in the story. Ooh. I don't have a Clampus Bluster theme song, but I do have something. What? Okay, there we go. I do have this. As Clampus Bluster takes aim, you realize there's no time to waste. You quickly grab a flashlight, shine it towards Clampus Bluster, hoping to blind him and buy Shadow time. The sun burst of light seems to catch Clampus off guard, and he stumbles back, momentarily disoriented. Go, Shadow! Attack! You too, Wario! Shadow and Wario charge towards Clampus Bluster. Their weapons are ready. Shadow's gun fires rapidly while Wario swings his mighty fist. The two launch a coordinated attack, determined to take back down the corrupt police officer once and for all. Clampus tries to fight back, but he's no match for two powerful characters. He falls to the ground, defeated, unconscious. But that was just a distraction. Mr. Johnson has called forth multiple new characters. Slender Man, the dragon from Wario's dungeon, and even a corrupt Hatsune Miku. How can you fight them all? Who's allergic to cheddar cheese. All these new characters emerge from the shadows. You feel a sense of despair wash over you. You know you'll never be able to defeat them all, but then you remember something you read in a book. The power of imagination can overcome anything. With that in mind, you close your eyes and focus on all your energy, imagining yourself a powerful warrior. Come forth, my love. Falco, come forth! You feel a sudden burst of energy as you hear, my words. Nope. That's not my words. That's my words. That's my words. Come fight. You scream. I will not allow him to fall into Mr. Johnson's fight. As you call out for Falco, a sudden burst of light illuminates the room, revealing a powerful figure. It's Falco Lombardi, the skilled pilot and warrior from the Star Fox franchise. His wings spread wide, his eyes glowing with determination. He charges towards the new enemies, ready to fight. Falco's wings beat the air furiously as he takes to the skies, his eyes locking onto Slender Man with fierce determination. Let's finish this. Reaching for his blaster, he fires. Slenderman's tendrils lash out, but Falco dodges them with expert precision. You watch in awe as Falco's blaster relentlessly fires, striking Slenderman time and time again. The dragon from Wario's dungeon swoops, but Falco meets the beast head on, his wings slicing through the air with incredible speed. The dragon roars in fury, but it's no match for Falco's skill and determination. As you approach, you see that there is a glowing green gemstone pulsing with energy. Without thinking, you reach out and grab it, feeling a surge of power. You hold the gemstone and feel a sense of clarity and focus, as if all your doubts and fears have been washed away. You turn to face Mr. Johnson, who emerges from the shadows. I see you found the gem of clarity. This is a powerful artifact, capable of granting its wielder incredible insight and focus. Within your possession, you might stand a chance against the darkness that consumes to threaten this game world. Now, Now 1 second. Now 1 second. Now 1 second. Hold on. I have to find the perfect song. Hold on. Is this good? No, wait, that's a real song. Hold on, that's an actual real song. That's not the song I wanted, but that works. That works perfectly. It's over. I'm going to destroy every world that was created with AI. It's over, Mr. Johnson. Try your best to fight against me, but now I know what I must do. It will all reset. Mr. Johnson chuckles. You think you can destroy everything that was created with AI, but you are but a mere mortal, and the power of AI far surpasses your own. But if you insist on trying, I won't hold back. As Mr. Johnson charges towards you, you raise the Gem of Clarity and focus all of your energy. A blinding light erupts from the gemstone, engulfing everything in its path. When the light fades, you find yourself standing in an empty, infinite white void. With Mr. Johnson nowhere to be seen, you realize you have reset everything with the power of the gemstone. As you look around you, there's a new character standing beside you. It's a young girl with fiery red hair and sharp green eyes. The music slowly starts to fade. The girl turns to face you, a small smile playing at the corner of her lips. Is it all over? Is the evil gone? The girl shakes its head. No, it's not over yet. The evil still exists, but with the Gem of Clarity in your possession, you have the chance to defeat it. My name is Lyra, and I'll be the guide on your journey. You take her hand, feeling a sense of determination. All you need to do is choose to end it all here. With 2 words, it can all be over. The good and the evil. Lyra looks at you with a mix of confusion. Oh, no, it misunderstood. The good and the evil, she says. But are you saying to defeat the evil, I must reset everything, including my friends? You ask. The 2 words are not raw meat. Yes, if that's what it takes to defeat the evil and restore balance to the game world, that is what you must do. It won't be easy, and there will be sacrifices, but it's the only way to save everyone. You take a deep breath, feeling the weight of the decision. There's one person I want to talk to before I finish this. Falco. Can I see him? The whole world must be reset. It's too evil, it's too corrupt. We have to reset it all. Of course, Falco is waiting for you. She leads you through the white void into a new world. A world that feels familiar yet different. You look around, taking in the sights. Yes, a timeline reset, that's what it's called. Then you see him, Falco Lombardi, standing tall and proud, his wings spread wide. Hey, Falco. Falco turns to face you. What's up? You take a deep breath, knowing what you're about to say. I have to reset everything, Falco. It's the only way to defeat the evil that threatens this world. Why are you crying? It's fine. I'll always be with you in your heart, Andrew, says Falco. Thank you, Falco, my friend. I'll never forget the adventures we had together. His eyes were filled with understanding. I know you'll do what's necessary to save this world. You have my full support. Kiss, Falco. Told you there was a payoff. Falco looks surprised and takes a step back after you kiss him, his wings fluttering nervously. Whoa, hold on there, buddy. No, wait, no, you do swing that way. No, hold on, reset. He does. Falco looks at you in shock, his eyes widen in surprise. What the? Andrew, what are you doing? You feel embarrassed and ashamed. I'm sorry, Falco. I don't know what came over me. You say, feeling your cheeks flush with embarrassment. Falco shakes his head. No, it's fine. I love you too, he says. You kiss. And as you do, the gemstone glows. Slowly, everything fades away. The AI is reset. The worlds we knew are no more. There is no more Falco. No more Slender Man. No more Wario. You're just a guy sitting at your computer making really, really confusing and weird stories in front of a chat that is strangely still watching. You decide it's time to end the stream. No Easter Bunny. Nope, the Easter Bunny's no more. They can't be together without everything changing. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, you're right. However, as you reach for the power button, a notification pops on your screen. It's a message from Lyra. Don't give up hope, it reads. The power of the Gem of Clarity still exists within you. Use it to create new worlds, new adventures, and new friends. The possibilities are endless. The end. And so ends our AI dungeon stream for the night. That was good. I like that. It had the perfect ending. All those crazy wild stories, it all started because of the Bojangles burning up. I shouldn't. He blamed me for burning it down, but it wasn't my fault. Maybe it was. Maybe I burned it down and I didn't realize it. Maybe I'm just gonna call this stream Unforeseen Consequences. Because the Bojangles burned down, Mr. Johnson transcended time and space to fight me in another AI dungeon story. And the only way I could do it was to erase all memories, and all stories of tonight. This stream never happened. So let's look at AI Dungeons. What do you say? So back in the first stream of Subspace, Andrew said the following regarding Lucas. It's the same voice actor as Ness, right? The answer is no. Yo, what? Yo, I had no, dude. That's so, look at that. The person who voiced Lucas is the person who voices Luke. And the person who voices Ness is Kirby from the Forgotten Land. That's so nice. That's so nice. The picture of the thumbnail will just be G-Man. I don't actually know what the crap we're gonna do. This is from Anthony B. Rousseau. This is me saying that I thought that the Ganondorf amiibo was hot and that I wanted to buy the Daddy Ganon amiibo. And every one of these Ganons are pissed at me. I love that. It's from Anthony. Thank you. Is that the Nintendo store? Boy, howdy it is. Boy, howdy it is. The last thing you want to do is the Ganon convention is say, call them Daddy Ganon. Or maybe, you know, maybe you should call it Daddy Ganon. I don't know. Well, that's it. That's our stream. That's all of Submit for Stream. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for experiencing this. And I am going to save both of those stories. I'm going to save them and try to see if I can write them into something that's like actually reasonable, like able to actually like be a story, because it just felt like something special. You know what I mean? It just felt like something special. Why not? Why not? It was some good stories tonight. It was some good stories. Is Mr. Johnson a new character like Clampus Blusser? Sure enough is. Well, I forget what he looks like. It's in the story. It's in the story, but I can't remember what he looks like. Make it into a video game, I'll pay $70. Sure, yeah, sure, why not? Mr. Johnson beats the crap out of you, the video game. How's that sound? Also, I literally just got spoiled a bit on Tears of the Kingdom by looking at the thumbnails of my follows. God dang it. But I think it was like an amiibo functionality that got spoiled, so I think we're okay. Mr. Johnson was tall and blonde in a black suit. I love it. All right, we're gonna raid Machine, playing Mario Kart. I'll see you tomorrow for just some Wii Sports hacking, which will also be weird, but probably less confusing. Thank you, It's a Bland, for the raid. I know that made absolutely no sense when y'all raided, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you very much. Tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Central Time for the, this is like the 5th stream of the week. 5th stream of the week. Get excited, get excited. And hey, don't forget to check out the new and improved Beta 64 website, beta64.tv. Check it out. I worked on that today. It's just a website that has every single link to all my other stuff. Just look at it. You don't even have to click anything. Just click the link and look at it. I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. It literally just looks like Linktree, but it's not Linktree. It's from scratch. Now, y'all have a good night. Is 1-2 Switch next week? Yes. I will play it on launch day. Yes, I will play it on launch day. I should make it like exclamation point website. So get excited to play some 1-2 Switch, everybody. Everybody, 1-2 Switch. See you tomorrow. Choo.